الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We continue with our lesson every Monday. So we started the new part of our class, that's the اعتقاد أهل السنة والجماعة, and what is the correct اعتقاد, what they believe at the manhaj of the أهل السنة والجماعة. That's coming back to our ulama. When we go back to the Sahaba Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, which one of our scholar and our ulama they was following the Sahaba radiallahu anhum in correct way. We see for example, like the famous A'imma, we hearing everywhere. For example, Imam Malik, Imam Ahmad, Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah, Imam Shafi'i. So they are like the star in al-Islam. So the most time you can find the Ahl Bid'ah, the people they are want to say, because they are famous and everybody want to say we're following them. So you can find a lot of people they are try to hide what they are believe, just only in the day umbrella to say I'm Hanafi, I'm Shafi'i, I'm Maliki, I'm Hanbali. But they are against the Imam directly. So when we go back to the Imam radiallahu anhu, all of them, we say radiallahu anhu because honest, these people, subhanallah, was for any single thing, they were just only thinking, they was checking what I think, what I believe, it was really in Quran Kareem, in Sunnah Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and the Sahaba, they was believe similar. Let's find, subhanallah, this ulama each one was the leader for Ummah Islamiyah. So no, we only these four we have famous for us and we know him. We have a lot of the scholars like the Imam Abu Hanifa, like the Imam Shafi'i, like Imam Ahmad, and all of them. So we have, if you come to the history to read, we have Fuqaha Sab'a, the first 7 of the famous faqih, the scholar, each one was. When asking the Imam, any of the Aimah, they were thinking, for example, Tawus or Sayyid al-Musayyib or Fulan is higher than Imam Malik, than Imam Shafi'i, like that. And when you go between them, when we're talking about these fuqaha, they are not like, for example, like us and somebody is, for example, go like me and Abu Hanifa. Oh, we are very far than those people. So far. In the Iman, in the knowledge and taqwa, what they have, that's Allah bless him, that's people. So we have 100 of the fuqaha like them. So what subhanallah people was writing, and they have anybody as a student. So all these scholars, that meaning just only in Ummah al-Islamiyah we have only 3, 4 or 5. Same the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was more than 100,000 of the Sahaba. They was following the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And there was for any single step of their life, they were checking, I'm following the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam or no. My uswa, the example is really the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, like the Quran said, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. That's when you count the Sahaba, when they are, see each one, look the Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhu, some man, he said, you have to do like that. He said, I see the Umar doing like that. I mean, Umar is Amir al-Mu'mineen, is the Khalifa. He said, I telling you, Nabi Sallam said, and you saying, they said, Umar. Look, if between the Sahaba, they are checking anything they believe and they did, they just checking with a standard of the understanding of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, is meaning everybody else, we have to, any single talk or any single word is coming from his mouth out, we have to put him in the standard of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Sunnah. He was thinking like that? He said like that or no? So that was the Ummah al-Islamiyah from the beginning until now. The Ummah al-Islam, the Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, always going in this way. You'll never find that these people go, you see the Ahl Bid'ah, the Bid'ah who is against the Sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So the Ahl Sunnah, what they believe about Allah, about all Anbiya, about any other type of the people, the group, another religion, what they are, how they are taking the opinion about the fiqh, how they practice, all this one, the Ahl Sunnah like that. Yes, a lot of people try to do this one. I will give you examples to understand what happened for the Ummah al-Islamiyah later on. is not meaning if anybody against it, any part of the sunnah, he's can be kafir. No, that is a very strange word. You have to be very careful about this one to use. Maybe, for example, you think something and I think something opposite than you or different, but both of us is understanding. There we can't find something, the word or the, for example, the ayah is, you can understand, you take your opinion on me. To make it easy for you, let go this very simple thing. It's about the fiqh, but we not worry about the fiqh. Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah, his opinion, if you touch the woman, just this one, touch the woman, doesn't matter is your wife or any woman is not your mahram. The mahram, in his opinion, who is, you can't marriage with her. Like the mom, sister, auntie, daughter, grandmom. So they are always your mahram, doesn't matter. But your wife, she wasn't before you mahram. When you married her and the mahram, or maybe tomorrow you divorce this, come back, again no mahram. So his meaning, if his opinion, rahimahullah, Imam Shafi'i, if you touch the woman, just only touch the woman like that, and it broke your wudu. So his meaning, if you going shopping, okay, you in bus, in train, everywhere, maybe some touch with by accident, you touched some ladies, and it's not your mahram, and she's not your mahram, is meaning the wudu is broken. The opinion. How you say this for Imam Shafi'i? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَوْلَا مَسْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ. The أَوْلَا مَسْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ, the ayah of the Quran Kareem talking about the wudu, is meaning when you, if you touched the woman, the mas, that's meaning mas. So there's opinion. Same understanding and same ayah. Imam Abu Hanifa and Fuqaha said, no. أَوْلَا مَسْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ, the mas is meaning if you have a relationship with her. Is meaning here, al-janaba, is meaning here who sleep with his wife. So look, we can't say the Imam Shafi'i you kafir. Very bad. And you can't say the Imam Abu Hanifa you kafir. Similar happening with a lot of things about opinion. That's a very dangerous thing, the people like that. So I give you this example to understand because you never heard about this point. So if the ikhtilaf al-fiqhi, the between the fuqaha, different opinion about the fiqh is not problem at all. So this type of the different understanding is not any problem between the Ummah al-Islamiyah. So it doesn't matter about Imam Shafi'i, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik, and we have a lot of the fuqaha, and what sometimes was happening in the Sahaba time similar. Sometimes the Sahaba was, his opinion about the fiqh was different than other Sahabi. Completely different. Look, we have a lot of things like that happen in the for example, in the Umar time, they were judging about the man, he's died and he don't have any children. He don't have a wife. He don't have any children who have to be take the inheritance, the miras. So they have a different opinion with the fuqaha. You can give for example, granddad, grandmom, go there, or when you have to give. That was some type of the opinion. That's no problem until here. But when we say Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah is not meaning if you have a different opinion of the fiqh. That's not issue. So about the fiqh al-Islamiyah, no any problem. If you can find any faqih has a different opinion. Because of understanding. Yes, sometimes the faqih, when he giving some of the fiqh, maybe his proof is weak. And against the majority of the fuqaha, or the correct hadith. For example, if I go to the same Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah, I will tell you Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah, your opinion, jazakallah khair, but he's against the Sahih hadith and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam when he was lifting his house. He's sometimes and shaking with his wife or kissing his wife and going for the salat. So his meaning, if touched the woman, his meaning broken the wuzu, and also you saying that, for example, if you touched your woman, your wuzu will broke. So how Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam he touched his wife, for example, and he's come to the salat and the salat didn't do the wuzu again. Yeah, so that's opinion. So and the majority of fuqaha, yes. So when they now you can find, for example, Imam Ahmad rahimahullah tell you if the touch was with the shahwa, desire, and another we see any woman maybe because you automatically have a desire, but sometimes the touch, sometimes the relationship is little higher than level of desire and a little more. Yeah, that's the type of the desire. So if maybe everybody has his wife and he can hug him and he can talk to him, but sometimes the level of desire is different. So maybe the normal. Or for example, if you go to the fiqh Imam Ahmad rahimahullah, if somebody touch his private part of the body, his wuzu will break it. If somebody touched his private body and wuzu is broken, doesn't matter it's front or behind, man or woman. So is the fuqaha, is Imam Ahmad rahimahullah his opinion, and nobody say this one. And Abu Hanifa rahimahullah ignored this one 100%. They said no any proof to say. Because why? Because the who say this hadith is only one, come from one, and this not man, he was woman. Because the hadith said man massa dhakarahu falyatawadda, and who is touching his private body, part of the body, you have to be do the wuzu. And who is this hadith? Is the woman. So he is his point. How you thinking about to say is the wuzu is broken, and no coming from the man side, and woman talking about this one. And you know all the man he didn't know, and the woman she's coming telling you about this hadith. Opinion, but by mind, yes, you can say. And you can know, ya akhi. The fiqh al-ummah al-islamiyya, the fiqh, we learn a lot of the fiqh for Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is maybe for the woman and the man, but it's come from the woman's side. The relationship between the man and the woman, if the woman she is in prayer time, how the husband can touch her or no, or how much is allowed, how much is not allowed, for who Sahabi said is come from the woman's side. So maybe this one is part of the woman to come side. So his opinion, look, this one part of fiqh is not any problem. Until here, we don't have any problem. But always we try the Ahl Sunnah. If you find the proof correct in the hadith, you will follow the proof, the correct one. Because if the I should be Hanafi, or I should be Maliki or Shafi'i or Hanbali, okay. Imam Abu Hanifa, which is man? He have to follow who? He's the prophet? Allah said you have to follow the Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i? So what is his mazhab? Okay, leave the Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i, Malik. What the mazhab of Abu Bakr? What the mazhab of Umar? What the mazhab of Aisha? Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I be honest with you, I asked the question with somebody, he was thinking, he said Rasulullah was Hanafi. You will choke. I said, yeah, you know the between Rasulullah and Abu Hanifa is 100 years. How you say this one? So look, the people, because they always try, some of the people use the majority, the people, and the Jumhur, the citing, yeah, they are, and to push the opinion. It was at all wasn't in the Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i, Imam Malik, all of them. Never. There was always, that's like Abu Hanifa said, إذا صح الحديث فهو مذهبي. If you find that the correct hadith is my madhab, that's you can find in his madhab. For example, when he give opinion, when we say the madhab, not meaning he make it the madhab, tell the people, okay, if you want from A until Z, you have to follow only my opinion. The madhab is meaning a people understanding from A of the Islam until Z, you have to be just only follow opinion of one scholar. This Abu Hanifa, you Shafi'i, that's one Maliki, that's one Hanbali. No, ya Akhil Kareem. At all. That's this against the opinion or the way of the Ansari Sahaba and all of the Ummah Islamiyah. No, like that. Because if only Abu Hanifa is correct, so why come Imam Malik? If he's too correct, why come the Shafi'i? And why the Ahmad? And what another Sahaba? We said you 7 of the big of the scholar like the Abu Hanifa we have in Mecca, and 7 we have especially like in Mecca and Medina. If you go search, inshallah, if Allah give it time, we'll explain one day who is the Fuqaha Sab'a al-Madina and Fuqaha Sab'a in Mecca. You will interest about their knowledge and what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them with the knowledge and who are these people. But unfortunately, what happened? For example, you was following the fatwa of the Abu Hanifa rahimahullah. And a student, this masjid is bigger, people was coming more, and they make him famous, go. All the certain people, they are follow the Abu Hanifa. Okay, but me another one, the Chim is a small village, for example, and a few people was, so they are little small. Tomorrow happens something, the certain borough, they have a day kingdom, for example. Or the king was taking the leader, it was from certain masjid. Because he was following Madhab Abu Hanifa, so all the court, all the government rules, because what should be some applied to Islam, yeah? So all should be followed Abu Hanifa and make him famous. This is what happened for the Uthmani Empire, Khilafah al-Uthmaniyah. His 700 years, because there was Hanafi, so the all of the area they was leading, and they was following by, doesn't matter, you like or don't like, you have to follow just only because anything in the court and happening, they were judged by the fiqh and the madhab, the scholar of the Abu Hanifa. And so, when we come to the Ahl Sunnah, we want to say, no, ya Akhil Kareem. This different type of the fiqh, different opinion is no problem. But is not allowed for the Sunni. I can't pray behind of you. Because you in the salat, when you come, maybe you touch your wife. And how you come and pray in the salat? It's not my Shafi'i, because touch the wife, his salat is broken. How you come in the prayer? I have to check the imam before to come in the line. Do you touch your wife? How you can do it? It's not, maybe you're not asking now, but before happening this one. If you go, just only go 300 years ago or 400 years ago, in the Kaaba, in the Mecca, there was 4 imam. One for Shafi'i, one for Malik, one for Hanbali, one for Hanafi. Leave this one, it still is okay. You know how to be Iran be Shia? Iran wasn't before Shia. Imam Muslim from Nisabur, from the Iran. The Sunni 100% country. The Imam Tirmizi. A lot of the ulama, they are from that area. All of them Sunnah. What happened? One of the Sufi, Dal, and he changed his, especially either will come, inshallah, I will explain. This guy is follow the Shia opinion. The reason was he loved some woman, and he divorced him for three talaq, and once he divorced talaq, and he want to take her back, and all the fuqaha, the mazhab, Abu Hanifa, Malik, say no. If you say 3 talaq and once, you can't back. She have to go marriage another husband. If they divorce it, you can, that's time coming. And the Shia have this opinion. Shia said no, you can marriage her. Is happening one. Yeah, she converted to the Sufism. Dal was converted to the Rafiz al-Khabis and Shia and the Kafir. And both of them is the Dal. But that's why I tell you, inshallah, will come later on. So, but there was same opinion in the Fuqaha of the Sahaba was. And no Abu Hanifa, the all other majority of the Fuqaha of the Mecca and Medina, there was not this opinion of 3 talaq and once is be 3. No, only 3. If you said 100 times your wife talaq, you not will happen, because talaq is sunnah. When you can divorce your wife, when she's after period, she's clean, and you didn't sleep with that wife, and that's case you can say talaq. But if was happen the period, and they have a relationship together, and that's time you for argument, and you tell him divorce, tell 1,000,000 times, Allah will not accept for you. Similar, if I stand in the road, any woman you say, I accept you, my wife. He will want your wife? No, he will not happen like that. Similar, they said. So that's the opinion of the fuqaha. But we ignore it, we forgot it. The Ummah al-Islamiyah happened this problem when they articulate one. They make it for themselves some color, some group, and they say only me. That's happened for the Ummah al-Islamiyah. Anyway, what's the point here? When these Sufis come to be Shia and they come in to be Rafidi, and they started pushing the people to believe the Rafidi, the Shia opinion, the mazhab. And Iran was 2 mazhab they have it, Shafi'i and Hanafi. And he will come, and they fiqh was Shafi'i and Hanafi, but the aqidah was Maturidi and Ash'ari, and more dull than this one, more than mistake they have it. Anyway, leave it this one. What are you doing? So in this area is the Hanafi is more, the Shafi'i is less. There was coming in argument with Hanafi against the Shafi'i. So what the Hanafi is standing with Rafidi, with Shia, to kill the Shafi'i. And the next area maybe the Shafi'i is more and the Hanafi is less. They will give him more opportunity for Shafi'i and give it together to kill the Hanafi. There was the fatwa is not allowed to marriage Hanafi girl with the Shafi'i, because opinion is there is something is broken the aqidah. and the kufr. So all this mistake from where is come? Wasn't Abu Hanifa like that? Wasn't Imam Shafi'i like that? At all was it the A'immat al-Islam. Is what later on come this dalal is the injustice is come and broke the Ummah al-Islamiyah. So that's what that. So it was Ahl Sunnah always what they want to believe and what they to practice of the fiqh, they was coming back to the Sunnah Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So we have a different opinion about the fiqh. That still is no problem. But when it started killing each one, making each one kafir, and not praying behind of you, it's happened here. I can't pray behind of you because you're reading witr, and your mazhab, the witr is the sunnah. I'm Hanafi, and my mazhab is wajib. So I can't read the wajib behind the sunnah, so I'm not praying the witr behind of you. Ya Allah. Yeah? So that's the jahl. Ignorance. Don't have a knowledge. He grew up like that. Of course, if you ask him for this man, he will think Nabi Sallallahu was Hanafi. He will think Abu Bakr was Hanafi. That's the problem. So we do not, but until a different opinion, if you're not happy like this argument, is no problem. It's okay. It's still you have been a fuqaha and a lot of the ulama, the one you have this opinion, that's no. But different between the Ahl Sunnah and Ahl Bid'ah is coming the level of the i'tiqad, the iman, the way you believe about the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, about the Allah asma wa sifat, and about the Allah's name, about the qiyamah. So some of the people, they are mixed the philosophy idea with Islam. So like for example, we have it before the class, he's Muslim but secular, Muslim liberal, Muslim, I don't know, the before was when communism was Muslim and have a communism idea, Muslim capitalism idea. Yeah, this is what exactly happened with Islamiyah. So he was Muslim Sunni but Jahmi Aqidah, Muslim Sunni Hanafi Rafidi Aqidah, a Muslim Sunni in fiqh but Quburi worship the grave like the Brelevi. His Hanafi Mazhab Sunni is the fiqh Hanafi, but he's worship the grave. He said Nabi Sallam is alive, and when you're praying they give me one space for Nabi Sallam. Kufr. They never you can find the masjid without the grave. And they masjid green color, and the grave is got green color. They put in the green amama or Brelevi. We have in UK a lot of we have Pakistan a lot of them. In Harrow side you have a lot of these people, and unfortunately Sunni going praying behind of them. They don't know because this is they are closing their hand. They are Sunni. No, they are Brelevi. This is the mushrik. Is worship the grave and not worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's a problem. Similar if you go to some part, for example, Sunni, and the fiqh is Sunni, but it's Nasibi, shouting about Ahl Bayt Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and say that Ali is the kafir. It's a kufr. Similar, you say somebody is another one, like the Shia, they are against the Sahaba. So similar what's happening in Ummah. So but you can't find at all different between Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i, Imam Malik, Imam Ahmad, or any of the fuqaha of the Ummah from there until now about the Aqidah. This how I think in the Sahaba they are, how I think the way to follow the Sunnah, and how I to understand to think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, I say the Quran is the word of the Allah. Is Allah created, who is part of the Allah? He's not the creator. Like Allah is a creator. So when Allah is creator, the word of Allah is also part of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's not no creation. Yeah.
Creation.
Allah is creation.
No.
He's a creation. Yes. So we can't say the Quran is creation.
Yes.
Because this one is creation. Me and you creation. Because we Allah created. We are makhluk. The makhluk, what Allah created in the creation. And who is the Khaliq? Creator. So the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So anything from the Allah word, yes, it's the book. Now it's the creation. Yes, it's a book. We write it the pen and the paper. But the word. So you never really can find between the Ahl Sunnah to think that Allah created the Quran. Because His word, what He said in Lawh al-Mahfuz, take Jibreel salam and give it Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is the Allah word. So me and your word is creation because Allah created us already. But anything from the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not the makhluk. So you will never can't find between the Sahaba something different like that. You never can't find between the Fuqaha of the Ahl Sunnah something be different like that. That's the way we try to be understand what is the way and the correct way the Ahl Sunnah they were thinking about the Sharia, and which way they were taking the Sharia, the way the understanding of the Sharia. At the same time, they never had any argument thinking about the Qiyamah, about the Iman. At the sixth period of the Iman, you'll never can find anything different between the Sahaba, the Ahl Sunnah. Just only about the fiqh, yes. Maybe I can tell you, for example, a broken wuzu or no broken wuzu is opinion. But you're responsible, you have to check which one has a correct proof. That was the way of the Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. So I will go and end. أهل السنة والجماعة هم سلف الأمة وأئمتها ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. So who is Ahl Sunnah? The Ahl Sunnah who is the Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they are the Salaf al Ummah, like the Sahaba to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and who is follow or who are thinking exactly like them, and after that from until now. So who is, you can say who is Sunni and no Sunni, not because he's closing his hand. Yeah? Know this one. The Sunni who is following the understanding the Quran and the Sunnah like the understanding of the Salaf al-Ummah. And the Salaf al-Ummah is coming 300 years. First 100 years of Nabi Sallam and the Sahaba, and second 200 and third 100. That's 3 قرون خير القرون الأولى, and is the Salaf al-Ummah. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر لكم واستغفروا إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. If you have any question, inshallah.